5 years old. Can you believe it? Thank you, Serge, for running this amazing organization for the past 5 years. I've only been with 4 years, but either way, it has been an amazing journey. Um, for me personally, it has been the start of my flying career. It gave me the encouragement and some of the skills to start training in the real world and eventually become an instructor. So thank you, the Pilot Club. Thank you, Serge, for putting this together. Tonight we are playing the Pilot Club Jeopardy. As everyone has seen Jeopardy on TV, so the rules are pretty straightforward. I will give you the answer, and then you get to answer the question. But remember, you always have to give the answer in the form of a question. If you don't, you will lose points. So standard Jeopardy style, you choose the category and the amount of points that you want to look for. I will read the answer, and then the first person to buzz in will have an opportunity to answer the question or answer the answer in the form of a question. So how we're going to do the buzzer tonight, pretty straightforward. All I need you to do is for the first question, we're going to hit the letter A on your keyboard. If I see someone hit the letter A, I will stop reading the question, and they can, at which point they can answer it, whatever. For the next question, we'll do B and then C and so forth, and we'll go through the entire alphabet. So have your fingers ready for when we start. There will be 3 rounds tonight, so Jeopardy, Double Jeopardy, Triple Jeopardy, and of course Final Jeopardy, in which you can bet away all your points and lose or win big. The prizes tonight will be, the winner will win a $50 TPC gift card, and the second place person will be a $25 gift card. I will try to do my best to keep the points in order, but it's all fun and games at the end. Lots of questions here, tons of trivia, and hope everyone has a great, fun time tonight. Sarge, on you.
All right, guys, just wanted to quickly say a couple of things here since it's our birthday month. We're turning 5 actually tomorrow officially, and I just wanted to thank everybody for being a member of this great community and a great organization. I wanted to specifically thank our staff. It is not me running things at all, trust me. It is the staff team that have made the place what it is, and certainly credit goes to you guys as well. It is your club, so you make it what you want it to be, and you've made it a great place. So I want to thank you all for being here, and I think we got some good things on the horizon here. Together, we will continue to make this club a great place for aviation and flight sim enthusiasts to thrive. And I wanted to briefly mention also the Pilot Club Aviation Case Study contest presented by Plain English. That is a cool contest that you can learn about on the blog. And then I also wanted to introduce to you guys, if you haven't seen, and Stuart kind of alluded to that journey, I wanted to introduce to you guys our Aviation Career Center. Since we are a 501c3 nonprofit, our mission is to help people achieve their dreams when it comes to aviation careers. So on the website, you can check out our Aviation Career Center. We are releasing later on this year FAA certified Part 61 ground school that is going to be free for TPC members. Can you believe it? It is an industry first. Of course, all our competitors are hating on us because they charge for this. We're making it free, and we're able to do that because of the great contributions that we have from our donors. We're working on a federal grant, and with those funds, we're able to bring those great real-world aviation career opportunities to our members. So whether you're a green flight simmer who's just starting out, maybe transitioning from gaming into more serious flight sim, or you want to make it a career, the Pilot Club is here for you. And again, thank you guys for being here. Have fun. Hope you got your fingers ready and your drinks, and turn it back over to Stuart. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Serge. Okay, is everybody ready? Just give me a little A to let me know you're ready. All right, hopefully everyone can see my screen. So tonight we're going to start with the first 5 categories: lift, drag, and everything in between. What's this button do? Clouds behaving badly. Where the heck are we? And heavier than it looks. So, let me see. I've got a 4-sided dice somewhere. Be right.
I got one. That's one.
All right, had to find a 4-sided dice. I got a 4-sided dice. No, I got a 4-sided dice. So, starting from the top, Casey number 1, Justin number 2, Forrest number 3, and Oren will be number 4. And in this case, this is Oren. You get to choose the first category.
Oh, let's start top left then. Lift, drag, and everything in between for 100.
All right, this force acts perpendicular to the relative wind and opposes weight. I'm looking at the names going down because I should have said switch to the next letter. Okay, Casey, it looks like you are the first person to buzz in.
What is lift?
You are correct. I keep forgetting the push to talk. What is lift? You are absolutely correct. All right, go ahead and choose the next category.
Where the heck are we for 400?
This radio navigation aid transmits a Morse code identifier and provides a bearing to the station. Looks like, Oren, you were the first one to tack in there.
What's a VOR?
That is the correct answer, VOR. And please, if somebody doesn't get the ask the answer in the form of a question, just let me know. I might miss it. I want to keep everyone honest here. All right, go ahead and choose the next category. Oh, let me just reset that.
All right, let's keep
go
going
ahead.
down. Lift, drag, and everything in between for 200.
This part of the wing is responsible for most of the lift generated in normal flight. This would be the letter C. Justin, go ahead. You're the first one to tack in.
What is a chord?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Forrest?
What is camber?
Not the answer I'm looking for. Anyone else want to give it a try? Casey, you've tagged in there.
What is the upper camber surface or upper camber?
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. The answer I was looking for was actually the airfoil. It's I think that was a little too easy.
Those are synonyms.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm not the most perfect Jeopardy person. That's all right. We'll get those points back. All right, Oren, you nobody got it correct this time, but you can go ahead and, since you were the last one to have a correct answer, go ahead and choose the next category.
Let's go on for 300.
This aerodynamic principle explains how faster airflow over the wing creates lower pressure. Casey, you're the first to tag in there.
What is Bernoulli's principle?
That is the correct answer. All right, if I'm pausing for a second, it's because I'm doing quick math to make sure that all my numbers are adding up. Okay. Casey, you got that one correct. So what category do you want to choose?
What does this button do for 3?
This device meters fuel to the engine based on airflow in older carbureted aircraft. Justin, you were the first to tag in.
What is fuel flow?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Anyone else want to give that? Forrest, go ahead.
What is a ball and float carburetor?
That is the correct answer. Just carburetor would have been fine. You are more correct.
Sorry, because you had a carburetor in the answer. I thought you wanted the specifics. All right, in the question.
Yeah, some of these. I be honest, I did ask AI to help me build some of these questions because there are a lot of them.
It's
So
hard to
some
come up with 75 questions. Don't worry, we might joke, but we all understand. It's hard.
All right, go ahead and choose the next category.
Where the heck are we for 3?
Ding, 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 ding. This is a daily double. This navigation method uses. Okay, so for the daily double, Forrest, you get to bet however many points you have on it in order to double those or lose them. So you have 500 points that you can bet on this. How many would you like to bet? I should have asked. I should have asked. No, you have to choose before you get the question.
Okay, I'll stop right at the question. How many points do I have? I'm mostly just picking up the answers as they go by.
You have 500.
Let's bet all 500.
Okay, all 500. So the answer is this navigation method uses time, airspeed, distance, and direction to determine position without external references.
What is an INS?
I'm sorry, that is not correct. Does anyone else want to give it a try? Are we on F already? Casey, go ahead.
What is dead reckoning?
That is the correct answer. Now I just need to figure out where you are. All right, Casey, go ahead and choose the next category.
Heavier than it looks for 100.
This term describes the total weight of the aircraft, including fuel, passengers, and baggage. Oren, go ahead. You're the first to tag in.
What is gross vehicle weight?
I'll give it to you. The answer is, what is gross weight?
Nice. Do I get an extra 100 points for the extra word?
No.
Damn.
But you're still in the negative. It's all good. Oh, hang on. Oh, dear. I've just messed up. Hang on. Excuse me. Okay. Error is now correct. Go ahead and choose your next category.
All right, I still want to finish lift drag and everything in between for 400.
This term describes the angle between the chord line and the relative wind. Go ahead, Casey. You're first tag in.
What is angle attack?
That is the correct answer. All right, go ahead and choose the next one.
Lift drag and everything between for 5.
When this critical value is exceeded, the wing can no longer produce enough lift, regardless of airspeed. Justin, you're the first to tag in.
What is a stall?
That is incorrect. Oren, go ahead.
I'm going to go with what is angle of attack again?
That is correct. It is what is the critical angle of attack? Like I said, some of these questions may be a little hokey. I tried fixing them up as best as I could given my resources. Oren, go ahead and choose another category.
What's this button do for 100?
This instrument chooses a vacuum system or electric motor to display the aircraft's attitude. We're on to letter J. Forrest, go ahead.
What is an attitude indicator?
That is correct, and I know the answers in the question.
I could picture it, but I couldn't remember what it was called.
That's always the fun part. All right, Forrest, go ahead. Choose a category.
What does this button do for 200?
This system provides the spark that ignites the fuel-air mixture in a piston engine. Casey, go ahead.
What are magnetos?
That is correct. All right, Casey, choose a category.
Clouds for 100.
Clouds behaving badly for 100. This type of cloud, often described as puffy or cotton light, is typically associated with fair. Oh my goodness, that is wrong. That is wrong. Okay, ignore the fair weather and just go, this type of cloud, often described as puffy or cotton light, is typically associated with unstable weather. And yes, Casey, go ahead.
What are cumulus clouds?
That is the correct answer, yes.
It is actually right. It is associated with fair weather, right? Just
Well,
bumpy
if
fair
you look
weather.
at a textbook, probably.
Yeah.
Depends how people define fair. Because fair sometimes could be poor.
That
Ghibli
is
Ghibli-esque.
that is fair. I should have used unstable. That would have been a much better one in there. Okay. Sorry, that was you, Casey, for 100. Go ahead and choose your next category.
Where are we for 100?
This simple instrument is the primary reference for aircraft heading. Oren.
What is a compass?
Can you be more specific?
No. A compass. It's the thing that points to north.
All right, I give it to you. It's actually what is a magnetic compass.
Are there different kinds of compasses? That's an honest question. I hadn't heard.
Well, there are gyroscopic compasses. There are a type of INS compass. But yeah, so basically, it's fine. Magnetic compass is fine.
Okay. No, I was curious. Thanks.
All right, choose the next category.
All right, let's do where the heck are we for 200?
This line of the chart connects points of equal magnetic variation. Technically, it's a magnetic indicating device. Thanks, Forrest. Casey, go ahead. What is your answer?
What's an isogonic line?
That is absolutely correct. Excellent. All right, Casey, your choice.
Clouds for 2.
This boundary between two air masses of different temperatures is responsible for much of the weather pilots encounter. Justin, go ahead.
What is the front?
That is correct.
All right, give me the button do for 400.
What does the button do for 400? This type of propeller automatically adjusts its blade angle to maintain a selected RPM. Oren, go ahead.
What is a constant speed propeller?
That is correct. Please check your next category.
Let's do. What does this button do for 5?
These primary flight control surfaces move in opposite directions to roll the aircraft left or right. Are we on cue? Justin, go ahead.
What are the ailerons?
That is correct.
My cue looks a lot like a P, but that's okay.
I know. I was looking at it like, what? Okay. Hey, you are no longer in the negative. Well done. Go ahead and choose your next category.
Clouds behaving badly for 300.
This lapse rate, approximately 2 degrees per 1,000 feet, describes how temperature decreases as altitude increases. Justin, go ahead.
No.
I'm sorry, nope is not the correct answer. Casey.
1 sec. What is either, depends on how deep you want this answer, either the standard lapse rate or the adiabatic lapse rate?
The adiabatic lapse rate is the correct answer. Oops, hang on. Giving points to the wrong person here. Gotta fix myself.
No, just keep giving them to me. It's fine.
It actually was to you. Okay, Casey, choose your next category.
Everyone looks for 2.
This point, expressed as a distance from a reference datum, is where the aircraft would balance if suspended. Oren.
Center of gravity.
That is correct.
No, what is center of gravity?
Oh,
Did I get in time to get it?
I didn't catch it, and no one else did, so I'm going to give it to you. Go ahead and choose the next category.
Sorry. All right, heavier than that for 300.
This performance chart helps determine the runway distance required for takeoff under specific conditions. Casey.
What is the takeoff roll performance charts in the POH?
Close enough. It is the takeoff distance chart. Next category, please.
Classify.
This type of fog forms when warm, moist air moves over a cooler surface and cools to its dew point.
What level are we on?
Sorry, what? We are on uniform. Casey, go ahead.
What is advection fog?
That is the correct answer. Okay, a few more categories left. Casey, go ahead.
Where are we for 5?
Yeah, this term describes the angle between the aircraft's heading and its actual track over the ground, caused by wind. Oren.
What is the track angle?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Justin.
What is correction angle?
This is an interesting thing because you are actually technically kind of correct, even though it's not the answer I was looking for. What is the drift angle? I will give it to you, though.
Yay.
All right. Couple more questions.
All right, clouds behaving badly for 5.
This powerful vertical current found beneath growing cumulonimbus clouds can exceed 3,000 feet per minute and possess a major hazard during takeoff and landing. Are we on V or W? Casey, go ahead.
What's a microburst?
That is the correct answer. Two more things there.
Let's go heavier for 4.
High density altitude has this effect on aircraft performance, increasing takeoff distance and reducing climb rate. Beep, beep, beep. Nobody chimed in. The answer is, Forrest. All right, go for it.
Way towards the end. The wording is somewhat obfuscated, but are you referring to what is a poor effect on, or poorer performance?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's decreasing performance.
It's really hard to decide. Darn it.
Yeah. When the center of gravity moves too far aft, this specific characteristic is reduced, making the aircraft harder to recover from stalls. Go ahead, Forrest.
What is stability?
Yes, what is longitudinal stability?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I could have been more specific. You don't have to give me that.
No, I got it. It's all good. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of minutes while I tally up these points and speak amongst yourselves, and we'll plug on to round 2 shortly.
We need some background Jeopardy music going on here.
Dee, 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 dee.
Is this where we
Didn't
cut to
get
commercial break?
debate on the person who said standard
Quick,
launch
sir.
right there. That was the best answer you could have given.
What's that?
I said I didn't catch who said it, but for the person who said standard lapse rate, good on you. That was the best answer you could have given.
Oh, yeah. This is where we cut to commercial break. Serge, take it away. We see her. This Jeopardy session is brought to you by Plain
These
English.
sponsors, the Pilot Club,
Yeah,
members
right.
like you have enabled us to perform miracles.
Right. I think we should start over the alphabet. I was sitting there at some points, like having to think about what letters next.
Can we do numbers? Would everybody okay with that? Does
Oh,
everyone
that
have
would
like
be
a
some-
numpad?
Well,
Let's
we
go
might
on
run out
to-
of numbers after a while.
Yeah, you can just reset.
Yeah, numbers is fine. We'll just go 1 through 0, and then we'll go back to 1. That's no problem. I haven't got an issue with that.
Okay.
Just because my stupid numbskull has to keep singing the alphabet song in his head.
Same.
Now that
It's
I've
all
admitted to it, can everyone else can admit to it?
This is embarrassing. I had to pull the picture of the alphabet just to make sure I had the right letter.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we can switch to numbers. Okay.
I'll start with 1.
Well, I think for next Jeopardy, we could have a category of what letter comes next.
That's an excellent name for a category.
Back in school, I was always the worst at having to like put everything. When they told you to put everything in alphabetical order, I was the worst at that.
Did you know that the ABC alphabet song is the same as the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
I think I've
Oh,
heard that
dang you!
before.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know that the American national anthem is actually the tune, not the word, not the lyrics, but the actual tune is based off an old British drinking song?
Would not be surprised.
All right, here we go. So, Double Jeopardy. Today's categories are weather you really shouldn't ignore, why pilots mess up, engines, turbines, and other hot, noisy things, not just spinny things, and spicy aerodynamics. The current leader is Casey with 2,200 points. Oren is at 1,200. Forrest is at 1,000, and Justin is at 100. So we will go with the current lead. Casey, you can go ahead and select a category.
Spicy for 2.
This aerodynamic term describes the point where airflow separates from the wing, causing a rapid loss of lift.
Oh, we're on numbers.
Justin, you failed because that's supposed to be a 1. No, go ahead. Go ahead and answer the question.
What is a stall?
That is correct. I gotta remember for my points, they're all double. They're all 200, and they're all double now for my adding things up. All right, go ahead and ask the pick your next category.
Are we on
All right,
2
so
now?
we're,
Or we still
we're
on
going to
1?
B, or what are we doing?
We're on number 2.
Yeah, we're going through numbers now.
I'm just gonna put a 1 there for reference.
Sure.
All right, give me engines, turbines, and hot noisy things for 2.
This component mixes fuel and air in many piston aircraft engines before sending it to the cylinders. Casey.
Depends on the aircraft, but what is it, carburetor or fuel injectors?
I'll go with carburetor. Pick the next category.
Weather you should know for 2.
This type of cloud with an anvil-shaped top signals strong updrafts and the potential for thunderstorms. Casey.
What is a towering cumulus cloud?
I'm sorry, that is not the correct answer. Forrest.
What is a cumulonimbus?
That is the correct answer. Pick your category.
Not just spinny things for 600.
This propeller blade angle setting produces the most thrust for takeoff by allowing the engine to turn at a higher RPM. Forrest, go ahead.
What is a fine blade angle?
That is correct. What is a fine pitch? And if you notice, some of these questions are getting a little more challenging. Pick your next category.
Spinny things for 600. That's fine. Go 400. We already saw the question.
600. This effect causes the descending propeller blade to produce more thrust than the ascending blade, contributing to left-turning tendencies. Forrest.
Are we giving Canadian or American answers here? Okay, yeah. The asymmetric thruster, what is P factor?
I will accept both.
I'm sorry. I had to take the opportunity.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the space bar instead of the shift for the push to talk. That's okay. You would have got it right anyhow. I know you would have, so I'm going to give it to you. All right, pick another category.
You did it earlier, so let's just get out of the way. Not just spinny things for 400.
This aerodynamic force on a propeller blade causes the blade tips to try to straighten outward as RPM increases. Justin, go ahead.
What is centrifugal force?
That is correct. I would also have taken what is the centrifugal effect, because centrifugal is not technically a force, but that's a physics thing. All right, next category.
We go the spinny thing for 8.
This mechanism in a constant speed propeller automatically adjusts blade angle to maintain a selected RPM despite changes in airspeed or power. Casey.
What is the propeller governor?
That is absolutely the correct answer. Next category.
Spicy for 4.
This phenomenon increases induced drag at high angles of attack and is strongest at low air speeds. Casey.
What are the wingtip vortices?
That is correct. Are you looking at my answers?
No, they're in my head, I promise.
All right, next category.
Spicy 6.
This aerodynamic effect increases lift on the advancing wing and decreases lift on the retreating ring during a roll, causing the aircraft to yaw opposite the direction of bank. Oren.
What is adverse yaw?
You are correct. What is the next category?
Oh, let's go for spicy aerodynamics for 800.
This aerodynamic phenomenon reduces induced drag and increases lift efficiency when flying close to the surface, often causing aircraft to float during landing if approach speed is too high. Oren.
What is the ground effect?
That is correct.
Are we starting over now or going to 11?
Nope. I was just about to mention that. We're going back to 1. It's easier for everybody.
But this one goes to 11.
Set it up to 11.
I was just going to say. Good one.
No, it goes to 11.
All right, Oren. Select your category.
All right, let's finish off spicy aerodynamics.
This high-speed aerodynamic phenomenon occurs when shock waves form on the wing, causing a rearward shift of the center of pressure and a sudden nose-down pitching moment. I did mention they're getting more challenging. Forrest.
What is tuck under? Or mock tuck?
Absolutely. I will give it to you. Mock tuck is the correct answer.
Oh, shame. I checked in.
All right, Forrest, next question.
That's clear spinny things as well for 1000.
On some aircraft, when a constant speed propeller suddenly loses oil pressure, this fail-safe design feature causes the blades to move toward this high drag, low RPM condition to protect the engine. Justin.
What is the feather?
That is correct. What is the feathered position? Okay. Go for it.
Oh, let's go engines, turbines for 4.
This type of detonation-related engine issue occurs when fuel-air mixture ignites before the spark plug fires. Casey.
What is preignition?
I will give it to you. Pre-ignition is correct. Please select the next category.
Why pilots mess up for 2?
This term describes when a pilot continues a flawed plan despite cues that is unsafe, often during approaches. Casey.
What is confirmation bias?
I'll give it to you. Get there-itis. I would have also accepted. Casey, go ahead.
Weather for 4.
This weather product shows areas of significant turbulence, icing, and convective activity for pilots. Casey.
What is a convective segment?
I will accept just a simple segment.
Weather 6.
This type of fog forms on clear nights when the ground cools rapidly, chilling the air above it to the dew point. Are we 5 or 6?
Going on 6.
Casey.
What is radiation fog?
That is the correct answer. Oh my goodness, my answer key just went small. All right, select the next category.
Why pilots mess up for 1,000?
This cognitive phenomenon occurs when a pilot becomes so focused on one task or instrument that they miss critical cues elsewhere in the cockpit. Forrest.
What is tunnel vision?
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. Casey?
What is fixation?
Fixation is the answer I was looking for. Go ahead, Casey.
Weather for 8.
This frontal feature can produce embedded thunderstorms and severe icing and is characterized by a cold front overtaking a warm front. Forrest.
Do you want the Canadian or the American answer?
I will accept either.
Trowel or occluded front.
That is the correct answer.
What do you guys call in Canada?
Drop the warm air aloft.
Or trowel. All right, Forrest, next one.
I will finish the category. Actually, never mind. You should ignore that one. Yes, that one.
This invisible hazard forms when warm rain falls through a sub-freezing layer, coating aircraft surfaces with a smooth, heavy glaze that can drastically reduce lift and increase stall speed. Justin.
What is icing?
That is the somewhat correct, but there's a more correct answer. I won't take away points for that one because it is kind of you are kind of correct, but it's not the answer I was looking for. Anyone else? Casey?
What is clear ice?
Also correct, but not the one I was looking for. I'm not going to take away any points for the. I was actually looking for freezing rate. Forrest, did you have that?
Yeah, you'd have to award it though. I'm trying not to butt in the beginning.
All right, that was a gimme because there was kind of like three different. You're correct. There are all three different answers. Okay, so who was the last one to get something right? Casey, pick another category.
I think it was Force, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Turbines, because I like turbines. It's for 600.
This turbine engine section squeezes incoming air before it enters the combustion chamber. Justin.
What is the turbocharger?
It's not quite the answer I was looking for. Casey.
What is the compressor stage?
That is absolutely correct. The compressor stage. Okay, Casey, next one.
Pilots for 4.
This illusion can occur during rapid acceleration, causing a pilot to feel as if the nose is pitching up. Oren.
Oh no, that 0 was for the previous one because
Okay.
I thought 9 Raptor had 0, but no, someone else go ahead.
Okay, Casey.
What is the cinematographic illusion?
That is correct.
Pilots for 6.
This psychological effect causes pilots to rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive, even when later evidence contradicts it. Oren.
What is confirmation bias?
Also known as anchoring bias.
Oh, I hadn't heard that, but good.
I think that might be a Canadian.
Totally going to ignore that answer. It's confirmation bias.
That might be the Canadian version.
The anchoring is the preset to the confirmation bias. The confirmation bias, the input may be mental, whereas the anchoring may be visual.
Ah, fair statement. I like it. You still get 600 points.
Thank
The next one.
Let's do pilots mess up for 800.
This hazardous attitude involves disregarding rules and procedures because the pilot believes they don't apply to them. Casey.
What is the anti-authority?
That is correct. Two left.
Engines for 8.
This turbine engine parameter, often abbreviated ITT or EGT, depending on design, must be monitored closely to avoid thermal damage during start and climb. Oren.
What is exhaust gas temperature?
Or I will accept that, or the turbine inlet temperature, because it's actually kind of both of them. This is poor question. Another poor question. I'm still giving you points for it.
Could also be the interturbine temperature position.
It could be. It could be.
For you PT6 fans.
All right, Oren, you got that one correct.
I'll
So
take the last one. Yep.
It's a daily double. I got to add up your points and see how many you can bet.
Oh man, why did it have to be me?
Pressure's on, Ward. Pressure's on.
Well, and I haven't been adding up the
For
points during, so now
I'll just do 1,000. That's okay. I'll do it for 1,000.
All right, for 1,000 points. This term describes when a pilot continues a flawed plan despite cues that it's unsafe.
Haven't we seen this? I'm sure we saw this one.
Did we see this one?
Because isn't that the get-there-itis? What is get-there-itis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen this before. I think that's when pilots mess up.
Here's the daily double. Sorry, I clicked on
there
This phenomenon occurs when a turbine engine's compressor cannot maintain stable airflow, causing pressure fluctuations, loud bangs, and potential flameout.
What is an engine stall? No, compressor stall. Sorry, compressor stall.
Absolutely. I will give it to you. Compressor stall is the correct answer. And with that, I got to do some head math, so talk amongst yourselves, and we'll get ready for Triple Jeopardy coming up really soon.
Is that how you'll doing?
So where are you guys all from? Okay, I don't know. Wait, so Boris, is it Oren? No, Oren, you're the Canadian one, right?
Well, I think I've got some company with Stuart. I can tell from Stuart's call sign. That's a good Canadian call sign.
Charlie, Fox, Charlie, Mike, Charlie.
We have 3 of us.
Yes, I'm from Canada too.
Here. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there is 3 of us. 3 of us Canadians tonight.
Am I the only American besides?
That means you have to do all answers in English and French.
Oui, oui.
Le compresseur stall.
Hey, where's my fellow American?
Hello,
Hey.
Gulf of America.
America.
Yeah, America.
Fun fact for the Duolingo portion of Canada, the operations where you are required to give announcements in both languages are the same operations where you're required to have a flight attendant. So, not my problem.
Forrest, what was the answer you gave earlier for occluded front? What's the Canadian? What do you guys call it again in Canadian?
It's a trowel. So trowel is specifically, I believe it's a warm air occlusion, where the occluded is going to refer to cold or warm air with higher specificity. It's simply because with the Aleutian low, we're sitting right off the west coast of Canada. The most common type of occluded front, we're not going to get southern push occluded fronts up here, so we just determine the trowel trough of warm air loft as our occluded front.
Okay.
Basically, it's just because we sit right on the parallel, the standard stationary front. It sits right around the border.
Okay, just because the environment you guys are operating in, you always just call it that then?
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to deal with the shocking numbers of surprise north-moving tornadoes and the wacky weather therein that you guys have to learn.
For now.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, totals are added up. Let's see where we got. Casey 7,800 points. Oren was at 6,800 points. Force is 2,200 points, and Justin is at 1,100 points. We're going to move on to the next category here in a short moment.
Another commercial break.
I just got to open up the file.
Oh,
There it is.
starting over at 1.
All right, this triple jeopardy categories are: what's my job here? Maneuvering thrusters only. Thin air, thick problems. Where the atmosphere breaks the rules. Lost? You will be after this. Casey, you are sitting high on the hog right now, so you can select the first category.
What's my job here for 3?
These problem-solving animals make up the majority of TPC founder Serge's army. Oh, we're starting with number 1 if anyone's typing.
Come on, guys.
Sorry, sir.
I see Casey's typing. I'm waiting for something. No one?
Me.
Oh, come on. All right, Serge, you
I'm
answer.
preloading a 2 for the next question.
Serge, you answer it.
It's raccoons.
What are raccoons?
I feel like we need the story here. I've never heard of this.
Later. All right, Casey, you were the last one to ask a question. No one got the last one, so go ahead, next category.
Where atmosphere breaks the rules for 3.
This type of turbulence forms when two air layers with different wind speeds slide past each other, creating the classic breaking wave cloud pattern. And we're starting with number 2. Did I mention these are getting really challenging now? Casey.
What is mountain wave turbulence?
I will accept it, but the actual answer... Sorry, what?
I said American.
But the actual answer I was looking for was Kelvin Hermoltz waves.
Yeah, I knew that.
Did we
Never
all?
heard that. Never heard that. Okay.
All right, Casey, go ahead. What's the next one?
Thin air, thick problems 3.
At high altitude, this temperature-related phenomenon can cause true airspeed to increase even when indicated airspeed remains constant. Casey.
Shot in the dark here. What is the tropopause?
That is not what I was looking for. Anyone else?
I'll give it a
Forrest.
shot. What is an increase? An increase in temperature.
Sorry, that is not the correct answer. Anyone else?
Can I take a shot at it after we wrap up?
Yeah, go for it now.
Okay, is it you're referring to the increase of temperature with the stratosphere?
No, I was actually looking for air density.
Okay.
The air density. Okay, I did mention they were getting more challenging. Casey, go ahead. Next one.
Lost for 3.
This navigation error occurs when an NDB needle swings unpredictably as the aircraft passes directly overhead the station. Casey.
What is the cone of confusion?
That is correct. Next.
Lost for 6.
This VOR anomaly causes the CDI to oscillate left and right due to terrain or building reflections distorting the signal. Casey.
Oh, I don't think that was the last question.
Oh, that was the last one? Anyone? Justin, I see you typing there.
No, I don't got it.
What is VOR site error? Casey, next one.
Are we going to be on 5 or 6 now, guys?
We'll go 5. 5 this time.
Lost for 9.
Maybe I made these a little more challenging. This is the minimum number of satellites needed for GPS to provide an accurate position of your aircraft. Justin.
What is 3?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Forrest.
What is 4, assuming no range specification?
4 is the correct answer. You need the 4th one to give you your altitude.
First one's time. Everyone forgets that the first satellite is a time-based satellite.
And Forrest, ask the next question or category.
Lost for 12.
This magnetic phenomenon causes a compass to dip and swing erratically when turning or accelerating at high latitudes. Casey.
What is magnetic dip?
That is correct.
Magnetic Lost for 15.
On an ILS approach, intercepting the glide slope from above can cause the receiver to momentarily lock onto an unintended harmonic of the real signal, leading the aircraft down an unsafe, excessively descent path. Casey.
What is the pulse glide slope?
That is the correct answer. Question. Next category, please.
Atmosphere 6.
This violent downdraft can exceed 6,000 feet per minute and spreads outward upon hitting the ground, posing severe hazards on approach and landing. Justin, I see you typing away there. Do you have an answer?
No.
Deet. What is a microburst?
I guess it's me.
Sorry, okay, let's get it there. Casey, select.
Atmosphere 9.
This phenomenon occurs on the lee side of a mountain ranges where stable air is forced upward. Wait a minute. Then oscillates vertically, sometimes producing rotor. Okay. Anyhow, what is that phenomenon? Justin.
What is updraft?
I'm sorry, that is not the correct answer. Anyone else? Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Casey.
What is master wave turbulence?
Next.
Atmosphere for 12. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So we'll just move on. This nearly invisible hazard forms when volcanic ash particles melt inside a turbine engine, then resolidify on cooler compressor blades, causing rapid power loss. Okay, maybe I made this too challenging. Are we on 1 or 0?
0.
What is volcanic ash glassing? Casey, go ahead.
Thin air 6.
This aerodynamic boundary marks the point where airflow over parts of the wing reaches Mach 1 even though the aircraft is still subsonic. DTT. What is the critical Mach number?
Thin for 9.
This narrow region at high altitude occurs when stall speed and Mach buffet onset speed converge, leaving almost no safe airspeed margin. Oren.
Oh, no, Casey was first.
Oh, Casey goes, sorry.
What is coughing corner?
That is correct.
Maneuvering thrusters only for 3.
In addition to adding flaps and reducing power, this often misused maneuver can be used to lose altitude. Justin.
What is a slip?
I'll accept it. I was looking for forward slip. Justin, go ahead and ask the next one. Next category.
All right, thrusters only for 6.
Canada is the only country in which this maneuver is taught before students are allowed to solo. And I might actually be wrong with this. I've heard another rumor. Forrest, go ahead.
What is a spin?
That is correct. And I heard rumor that South Africa does it now too. But
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
certain.
You guys have to do that
Commonwealth
before
thing.
you
Most
solo?
of the Commonwealth stopped.
You guys have to do that before you solo?
Absolutely.
Yes, the
Wow.
training centers are different here. Again, we can talk about Canadian pipeline theory later if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to know it was before solo.
Forrest, go ahead.
Maneuvering thrusters for 9.
This regime of flight is found between the stall speed and best endurance. Are we in 3 or 4?
4.
Forrest.
What is a very slow flying?
I'll give it to you. What is slow flight?
Have you gone backwards yet?
Only in strong winds.
Money.
What is the next category? No, I actually haven't flown backwards yet.
Maneuvering for 12.
This resulting maneuver is usually the result of a poorly executed steep turn. We're on 5. Casey.
Stall. What is a stall?
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. Oren.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark here. What is a spin?
That is also, unfortunately, not the correct answer. Forrest.
What is a spiral dive?
That is the correct answer.
We've gone through the same curriculum.
We certainly have. Did you attend my grad school I taught last year? Forrest, next question.
Oh, clean up maneuvering thrusters.
When this happens during landing, the result is a power-off climb. Oren.
It's going to go wild here. What is a bounce?
That is correct.
Well done.
At least that's what my flight instructor always told me. Oren, what is the next category?
What's my job here? 600.
This TPC host can be seen flying mostly the C-208, the C-25 Charlie, and the F-18. And he may be in this channel.
Who isn't flying the C-208 nowadays?
That's a fair statement.
What number are we on?
7. Andrew.
Me.
Yes, that is correct. You.
I heard 208. I was like, what?
600 points for you. Andrew, select the next category.
What's my job? And give my points to Oren.
Okay. What's my job for 900? The Pilot Club Charters airline manager Josh, TPC 8121, passed this real-world aviation milestone in September 2025. Casey.
What is his ATP certificate?
I'm sorry, that is not the correct answer. Anyone else? What is his private pilot check ride?
Oh man, I was boosting him.
Yeah, that's a good boost though.
Aiming for this guy.
Oren, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm having fun seeing these answers here. So what's my job? 1200.
This prominent headset manufacturer partnered with the Pilot Club in 2025. Oren.
Oh shoot. What is Pimax?
That is correct.
Yeah, I was thinking headphone, and then it's like, no, I think VR things are called headsets.
Yeah, they're called headsets. All right, a few more questions left.
All right, let's finish off. What's my job here?
This was the most amazing year in history. The year the Pilot Club was founded.
Who can do math?
01. I'll take anyone who does a 01. Anyone? Come on! I already gave the answer earlier.
Y'all getting
Andrew.
fired, man.
What is 2020?
No, it's 2021. It's 5 years ago.
Oh, hey, that's the year
Oh
of
my god, I'm still thinking it's 2025.
What?
Oh my god, I'm still thinking it's 2025.
Andrew,
You
see
all
me in
lose
my
1,500
office, bro.
points. Everyone loses 1,500 points for that.
What is a raccoon?
Correct.
What is I quit?
Oren, I think you're the last person to get the right answer. So
All right, we'll do 1200.
At high altitude, this phenomenon occurs when a shock wave forms near the wing's leading edge and forces the boundary layer to separate, causing a sudden loss in lift and a sharp increase in drag. What is shock-induced separation? Many people have heard that one before. And the last answer is, this aerodynamic instability occurs when shock-induced separation on the wing causes oscillations in pitch, roll, or buffet as the aircraft approaches transonic speeds. And the answer to that one was Mach buffet. Okay, I'm going to add up these last numbers, and then we will go into Final Jeopardy. So talk amongst yourselves while I do
Okay, I
math.
want to hear this raccoon story.
Oh, it's not a story. I got an army of like 20 raccoons here at on the property, and I feed them, and they're kind of like my pets. And sometimes during like pre-flight and group flights, I'll share some live video of them. I feed them I can feed them from my hand. I can pet them, and there's about 20 of them. But they don't live long, so I don't know. We're on probably like third generation now.
That's so cool. Don't they carry like rabies and
Well, they can,
Worried
but
about petting them.
yeah, I mean, um, usually, like, I mean, they're fine and they don't,
Just
they don't
train them
bite.
well, obviously.
Yeah, they're trained. So they're, it's been many years. So I did see one raccoon who was sick, and so I stayed away from him. But yeah, most, and the moms will bring their babies, little tiny things, and it's kind of the thing. But don't tell my wife, like, she doesn't like it at all. And I did get scratched one time, and just by accident, I was feeding one, and their claws are like, I mean, they're super sharp, but ended up being okay anyway. So that's the story.
That's so cool. It's hilarious.
Yep.
That's a great story, and it's just in time for Final Jeopardy, and we're a little over time, but that's okay. Okay, so here are the tallies. So Oren, you have 10,000 points exactly. Well done. Casey, you have 10,500 points, and you are currently in the lead. Forrest, you have 3,400, and Justin, I'm sorry, you are negative 400 points. You will not be able to play this round because you have no points to bet against the Final Jeopardy.
Oh.
So, if we are ready, how this is going to work, I will put the answer up on the board. You will bet how many points you think it is, and then we will see who wins Jeopardy tonight. What is happening here? The topic is uncontrolled airports, uncontrolled chaos. Traffic conflicts often occur at uncontrolled airports because of this. Please submit your bets. You can just write them down or tell me.
Where do we? Oh, just send them to you directly. Oh, okay.
All in. All in.
Can't we just put it right in? Oh, we can't put it right in the chat because then people will see.
Yeah, don't put the answer in the chat yet. Put your bets in the chat, and then. Oh, how are we going to do that? Because somebody could change their mind at the last minute. That's interesting.
DM me their answers and bets.
Well, you could just have us all type it in, and when we're all done, just all of us at the same time, or something. I don't know. No.
Yeah, sure. DM Andrew.
The honor.
Yeah, don't place your bets in the chat though.
No, yeah, please, yeah, absolutely. Place your bets in the chat. Oh, Casey, you're not betting anything?
Well,
Wait a second, aren't you supposed to reveal your bet after the answer is revealed?
yeah.
Is that how that goes?
Yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
works. Is after the answers.
Oh, okay.
Send the
it's a
bet
little
to Andrew.
backwards.
So DM me your answers here.
All right, so you can change your bets. DM your answer and your bet to Andrew.
Yeah, DM your answer and your bet to me.
And then Andrew, and when we're done, Andrew, let me know, and then I will reveal the question, and then you can start typing in who had answers and what their bets were.
All right. I got 2 bets. I still need those 2 answers from them. I'm still waiting on bets for one more. All right, I got them.
All right, so the question is, what is failing to report aircraft positions and or intentions on the CTAP or / mandatory frequency? That's a Canadian thing. So
All
what?
right.
Go ahead and type them out, and we'll figure out who had something close to that.
I'll just say I'm here. One at a time. So Oren had 600 bet. And what is lack of radio calls?
I will accept that, absolutely.
So that was 600 points.
Yeah,
Casey is 1,500 bet. And then he said, what is loss of situational awareness?
Unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer.
And then Forrest bet 3,400. And he said loss of slant, lack of radio usage.
I will accept that. Lack of radio usage. Yeah, I will accept that. All right. So Forrest, you finished with 6,800 points.
Yeah.
Casey, you finished with 9,000 points. And Oren, congratulations, you are today's winner with 11,200 points. And the next time we do this, you will be the first one to start with this running total.
Ooh.
You start with the running total already ahead of everyone else. Yeah. So
I love
just
the applause sound effect.
Yeah. Yay. Yeah, so go ahead and reach out to Serge. He's here, so he will know that you are our top winner, and Casey being second place, you will get the second place prize. And thank you all for attending tonight. It was lots of fun. I hope everyone had fun.
That was fantastic. Thanks for doing this, Stuart. I know that was a lot of work. That was great.
Was awesome. Are we doing this next quarter?
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to come up with different questions.
I'm stealing your idea.
I will too.
I taught ground school last year to air cadets, and I did in the last day of the ground school. I did this. It was similar questions, double jeopardy and all that. And they had a blast.
And I feel I learned a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was
That's the whole
awesome.
point of this.
It was awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oren, I'll be in contact with you. Who's runner up? Second place?
That's Casey, TPC 1397.
Okay, Casey, can you ping me in DMs, and Oren ping me in DMs, and we'll get you going.
Sounds great. Thanks again, everyone. That was a blast.
Awesome. Thank you,
It was a
guys.
good time, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Serge, I have a crazy idea in DMs for next month. Next time.
All right, I'll take a look.